Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is Refactorissimo in theory with Sticho. How's Sticho going?
I'm doing well now that we've actually got some UPS again.
Yep. I was a little distracted by what you were doing. I'm making some belt spaghetti at the moment, and but yeah, how'd you sort it? What'd you do?
I put a timer on the commands. It's very rudimentary right now. It could be fixed up, but basically it's just a timer that pulses once every 2 seconds for 1 tick.
Yeah, so I'm sitting at 59 plus, sometimes 60, and it seems like every now and then it drops down by about 1 or 2. So is that your ticker?
That's when it pulses, yeah.
That's so much better, because we were down, I think, a solid 20 UPS most of the time.
Yeah, we got pretty low. So yeah, it basically just interrupts the first scan signal for each of these unit scanners, and I do understand that this is very messy right now and very rudimentary, but it works. And then what I can go on to do is I can have each set, so the hauler controllers, I can have them set so that they ping on different ticks. So it's not like one big chug, it's just like every different tick it will ping something else. Okay. So out of 2 seconds I can have, like, at the start it can ping something, and then halfway through it can ping a different thing, and then a quarter of the way through it will ping a different thing, so you don't notice the chugs. Because right now you can, well fuck, when I push F5 it just kills my UPS. Don't push F5 and move. And it's still going down. The structures, I think that most of those though, you know, the ticks that we're getting just now, I think that most of that is coming from the fact that we've got a load of derps sitting on top of the silo, the vehicle depot container that's trying to refuel them.
Do you want to work on that? Make like a... See, what I envision, at least, and again, these are just ideas, you don't have to do any of this at all, but I envision like the derps, as we affectionately call them, because they're a bit derpy.
Yes.
If I have fuel and ammo, then I should be doing, in priority order, in the unit array of that class of vehicle, the first few. If I only have 3 derps, then the most important task in my mind is defend the faraway miners. That's priority number 1. So the first few get reserved for that. If there's extras, then those extra ones get assigned to tasks like attack this base that's nearby, or patrol around the factory, or if nothing, if we just want to save on UPS, go to holding location A. You know? So that, like, say, what we don't want is we don't want all of the derps to go on an attack command, and then they all die, and then the miner is just like, derp, going to mine. Oh wait, there's no derps to protect me, and now I'm dead. Because I just drove right into a Javolite deposit that's fresh with mining spawners on it or whatever.
Well, if you have a look at... Oh god. Well, I don't know if those bases have been killed, but yeah, right now we've got... Our little Javolite guy is probably going to aggro a base.
Well, that's smart of him.
But once again, I don't know if that's been decided or not. Yeah, so have a look at our UPS right now. That I've moved the derps off of the container.
I'm sitting at 60.
Look at the updates for just programmable structures.
Programmable structures is at only 3, which is very low compared to what I normally see. Oh, now it's spiking.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Went up to 5. Then we auto-saved. Now we're at 4.7.
Right,
so yeah,
give it a second. Let me wait until the derps are actually like all having an orgy on top of the thing.
See, I mentioned this to Earndell the other day, though. I think it's that every single vehicle is trying to transfer inventory every single tick, if it's within range of a vehicle.
That's silly. That's very silly.
And my suggestion...
So you see it's gone up to 6 now?
Yeah.
It's fluctuating because they're like, 8, 9...
9. I'm still only seeing 4 point something.
I think I just had a little lag spike anyway. But yeah, that as they sit on top of that vehicle depot container, that's using a lot of ticks.
Okay, so how about instead of sending, maybe we could do this. Let's never send them to the vehicle restock location. The vehicle restock location is now something that we are going to force them to drive over one time. We'll give them 2 points. Point A, go here. Point B is where they end up, and as they go through, we can like create a wall and like a tunnel basically, and in the center of that tunnel is going to be a restock point. So as they go through, they just pick up.
Why don't I make it intelligent?
Mine's not. What? You think that's not intelligent? Fine. You know what? I'm not talking.
I mean, we can make it so that it's like, if you need coal or if you need ammo, go restock. If not,
okay, that works too. Sure, just get the hell out of here, basically.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't be. First off, I think that if their inventory condition is set, like there should just be something on there that says don't try to transfer inventory anymore. You know, like once they've got enough, like why is it even checking? But that's
Okay, so scan the chain gunner. All right, first thing is some decider combinators. So what I'm trying to do now, right now, is set up just one chain gunner. So this is the way that I build everything, is I try and set it up for one thing, and then go through one set of conditions I wanted to do, and then get it to do that. And then once we do that, then we add the complexity. So let's remove this one just now. So right now I'm just, if I can get the chain gunner to see if it has less than fuel or less than ammo, then it will go and restock. And that's going to be priority 1 as well.
There is a another thing though that is kind of high on the priority list, I think, which is telling one of the haulers to bring fuel to low vehicles.
Yes.
Because many of our miners keep running out of coal and nothing ever changes.
Yeah, I'm going to need to.
And how do you?
That's something I want to set on the hauler controllers.
We've also got to do the mining thing better than just send this specific mining vehicle to this specific type of ore. Like, what if we want to end up using, like, I don't know, 7 of them? We can't do 7 programmed structures. We got to do a class ID and then divide the total number of mining things available by the number of, I don't know, like if there's 12 mining drills, mining vehicles, and 6 types of ore, then maybe we set it up somehow so that like 25% go towards sapphirite, 25% go towards javolite. Hell, you can even make the thing dynamic so that if you're like low on one type in the network, that one gets prioritized for mining. Now we're getting too complicated.
How fucking long it takes for the miners to get there.
Yeah. Well, but then again, like as I was hoping, is that the miners should not be given new commands at all until they deplete the patch beneath them. So once they're assigned, they could just sit there.
Hey, look, we've got javolite.
Javolite. Hey, wait a minute. Did you bring it, or did somebody actually? Did a hauler bring it?
The hauler not.
No.
Yeah.
You're shitting me. You actually got that defenseless miner to not get killed by biters, and the hauler went out there and picked up stuff?
Yeah, look, he's got all the raw wood and all the coal from it as well, but he'll just transfer that back when he, if it needs any.
Oh, he's sitting right there, and he's waiting on the 1,000. So what do we do if he ends up with too much extra stuff? He needs a command that clears out his wood. I bet, okay, the haulers, I get why you're doing the only go out there with 1,000. You always do the same thing with trains. You don't like it when your trains leave if the station has not enough, right? How you normally play.
No, I normally get my trains to go out there and sit and wait until they're full and then head back.
Same effective thing, really. You just don't like things moving around for no reason, back and forth.
Oh yeah, there's no point, yeah.
But like having this one hauler sit here, he should try to like just drive by the coal and wood hauling locations too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them so that the.
Or in fact,
well, what I actually want is I want one hauler to be able to go dynamically to anything, and depending on what it's got in its inventory, it can drop off as well and pick up a supply of coal. And then I can just add haulers to that, and then they will dynamically shift about to whatever is actually needed of them.
Yeah, sounds great.
That's what I want to do.
Make it so.
There's a, if you scan the vehicle, there's a inventory slots thing that you get out of it. which tells you how many inventory slots each hauler has left. So you can be like, okay, if you don't like go and collect stuff, and then once you've got like less than X number of inventory slots, head back and do the round of the depots and drop off at all the depots.
You could even prioritize, this miner's almost full, so he gets priority for fill up. And dynamically also say, again, like we're low on stereotype, so even though, sorry, in this case that's the bad example. We're low on sapphirite, so even though this other miner is totally full and in theory should have priority, screw him, we don't need stereotype, so go get the sapphirite.
Yeah.
These are great ideas. It'll take us a few hundred episodes to get there, but
yes.
the fact that it's even something that we can consider making happen is pretty cool to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just understanding what you can do. You can do pretty much anything with combinators as long as you've got enough of them. I mean, you can play fucking Darude Sandstorm.
I think part of the problem, the reason why we don't have any iron, is that I did make a lot of bullets, a lot of firearm magazines, and the reason for that was because it had been suggested to us to just have a higher cache of things so that they could transfer. But that never actually solved the problem. We just need to do what you said there a little bit earlier, which is to have them not hang out near it. So I'm gonna undo that. We're gonna go back down to a lower supply threshold in these things, so we don't turn all of our resources into bullets. Does that sound okay to you? It just seems like a lot.
How much coal do you think that you should have? 100?
In a vehicle itself?
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, you could actually look at the consumption, try to decide like how far they're going to range. I don't know. And is it always going to be coal? Is coal the most optimal thing for us to be running these machines on, or should we?
Probably not, but we can change that. It's just a single decider combinator to change that.
Because coal is actually going to end up being a somewhat special resource to us since we're not using charcoal burner. You need coal to do coal cracking. Wood, solid fuel. There's lots of ways to make solid fuel. You can use fuel oil, natural oil, rocket. Hell, I think you can actually power these damn things with rocket fuel, literally.
And I need a decider combinator. Oh no, vehicle ID. What the fuck's it called? Type out unit signal ID. I can remember the unit signal ID. Okay. And a unit controller. Here. I need a combinator though. Decide a combinator. So if green signal is greater than 0, output everything. Okay. Okay, so I've got a setup right now that will test whether or not a vehicle has less than 100 ammo or less than 100 fuel, and then it will go back to... Oh, no, that's just a random X and Y coordinate. That's not the X and Y coordinate that I want. Whoops. I'm considering I don't want a zone scanner.
That's interesting. So the picker mod will not pick a factory building even if you have one in your inventory, because I guess technically it's considered to be its own special individual entity. I don't have any of that exact factory on me, so you can't pick it up. Which is actually kind of good, because you don't want to accidentally put one that matters, you know?
There we go. Beautiful. So above the vehicle depot container, I've put the coordinates of it using the tiles.
Above which vehicle? I mean, you're so far away from me. We're
reload
both.
one.
You never leave that area, and I never leave this area. That's what it comes down to.
What are you working on? I'm just gonna pause what I'm doing just now and come and have a look at what you were doing.
I'm just trying to. I haven't even started the process of doing the Javolite plus Sapphirite smashing together. I'm just trying to actually finally set up some Stereotype crushing, so we have.
It looks real pretty down here.
Kinda. I mean, I'm hemming and hawing here about exactly how I want to do it. Like, I love Factorissimo. I want to use these things, and I'm compartmentalizing the stages, right? So stage 1's crush, stage 2 is sort, stage 3 is smelt. But now, like, for example, row 3 of this array, I need to now take the iron ore and the copper ore out, and I don't think I want to run it through every individual machine. There's no reason for it to enter the factory building if it doesn't need to. So you'll notice over there, right here, I've got a red underground belt right now.
Yep.
It's actually exporting the crushed stone up into here. But ideally, I would actually just like to bypass both buildings, you know, because why is it even going into here, right? You can see this one comes in, and then again it just bypasses, and then it merges in with this other one. Because I don't want to overload any individual warehouse. So this grid format of factory buildings, while it does look kind of pretty, I don't know if I like it, because, yeah.
Can you not just shove them all inside, like, the bigger one?
Oh yeah, you could, but does that actually make it more organized? Not really.
On the outside?
Yeah, it looks prettier from the outside. Yeah, sure, looking in.
That's it. It's pretty much it's the same concept as sweeping all the dust under a rug. As long as you can't see it, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
No? Oh, you dumped a load of mining vehicles on the ore patch, and now
I probably messed all your stuff up. I know. I wanted more of that ore, so just gonna have to deal with it.
It just means that the one that the guy is going to collect from isn't actually mining anything.
Sorry. I'm not actively trying to ruin the things that you've built. It just happens, you know. I'm just extra good at it. It just happens all the time.
I still don't understand. Like, there's shit here that's not getting scanned, and it's not getting marked, and I don't understand why. I don't know if it's that my remover is removing it for no reason, or for no reason. Or if the marker is just not marking it. What's the marker set to? Marker's... oh, fuck. The marker's been set to 50 for ages. Yeah. Because we were messing about with it. Alright, now it's set to a bit higher. Alright, let's head up here. So, I actually don't want those two there. I do want that, and I want...
You will never be able to reproduce what I'm doing right now. It's so crazy and chaotic. It's great.
-1, -60, that's fine. Do I want to know what you're doing?
No, it's a disorganized, chaotic mess. It's glorious. Don't do this at home.
Alright, so that will now check if any of those... Well, that checks if number 1 needs ammo, and if it does, it sends it. Okay, so if I were to power this, and place far too many poles, Alright, number 1 does need ammo, so number 1's going to collect ammo.
It's a Eureka?
Why is it not collecting ammo?
Did you tell it that it's allowed to? That it's supposed to? Or is it just going in the wrong place, or what?
No, it's sitting there. It should be collecting up to 100 ammo from there. Or what do we have set on this? Only 10?
Remember we were doing 10 at one point, because it was supposed to transfer some way better?
I don't know. That guy's not even picking up any fucking ammo. But that should be allowed to export. It's got -1. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why the vehicle depot container is not exporting its ammo to these guys. Alright, looks like I'm going to need to grab the unit data scanner and find out what the fuck's going on with this. But unfortunately, it's that time.
I don't like it when you say that.
Well, it is. Oh yeah, so this guy's only set to pick up 50 coal for some fucking reason.
That might explain it then.
And so is this guy?
I don't know what the hell I just did, but this is not working. So that's fine.
I have far too many of these guys in my pocket now. And we've got far too many of them just sitting on the ground as oh my god, right, just you shove them in there. Ah.
It's like you said, it's unfortunately it's that time.
It is,
So we're just gonna have to. But we'll be back in 12 hours with more confusion for your viewing
Indeed.
pleasure or something. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.
Bye bye.